Africa has a food problem. The continent's population is growing fast, and farmers who work the fields are getting older. Grace Adeshina, CEO of the World Hunger Fighters Foundation, has an answer.
Because especially in Africa, our most farmers are quite old, and agriculture has not been a sector that has been of much interest to young people. They don't see it as, the cool place to be. So we want to encourage the young people to move into agriculture as a business. And so that's basically what we're doing with the foundation. We're trying to identify young Africans who are already in agriculture and try to, through the foundation, inspire them, help them in various ways so that they're better, they get to be better at what they're already doing.
A new project called the World Hunger Fighters Foundation is taking the challenge head on. It aims to provide more young Africans with new ideas, opportunities and support to advance farming. Akinwumi Adeshina, the president of the African Development Bank and the patron of the World Hunger Fighters, endowed the foundation with $1.1 million, the combined total of prize monies from his World Food Prize and Sunhack Peace Prize and matching funds.
There'll be 10 of them selected every year. We've already selected for this year. They're from different African countries. And they will get fellowship money to go into the international agricultural research centers. They will join some of the global food and agricultural industry firms, and they will get a lot of experience. And then we will also invest grants in their businesses.
Hopes are high for these Borlaug Adeshina Fellows. Marianne Enotabi from Cameroon is one of the first 10 young Africans to receive a fellowship.
For a long time, I've been so passionate about making sure that vulnerable persons in fragile settings in Cameroon have food. But I believe that for them to have constant food, you need to help them to know how to produce and farm their own food.
The fellows bring new ideas for boosting Africa's agricultural output. Solomon Nimako, a fellow from Ghana, wants to scrap subsidies and let markets do their job.
Invest, put money behind what we are doing. If we are farming, invest in it as you would have wanted to invest in a shop or anything, any other business. Invest, buy seeds, buy quality inputs, produce for the market, and then whatever is left, we can consume at home. Do not produce for the home.
Ifeluwa Olateo from Nigeria is an out-of-the-box thinker who believes technology can support young entrepreneurs. She won her fellowship on account of her hydroponic farms on top of buildings.
My rooftop farms are based in Ibadan, Oyo State in Nigeria, and basically we use vertical model to plant lettuces and cucumber where we could sell in close, since we're planting in close proximity to consumers, we're able to sell for them to create a fast and easy access to nutritious foods, while at the same time we're lessening the impact of transportation on the whole agricultural value chain.
Emmanuel Maduka, another fellow from Nigeria, says too much food goes to waste. Bad roads and unreliable transport mean that harvests rot beside the fields they were grown in.
We are the largest producer of cassava in the world. Well, about 60% goes to loss, post-harvest loss after. About 60%, that's a huge number. So it tells you that, yes, there's so much that needs to be done, one, to add value to our crops, and two, to ensure we have the right infrastructures that can get those crop produce to areas where they can be generated and added value to generate the right revenue for the farmer.
The challenge is enormous. Thankfully, the fellows have friends in high places. Olusegun Obasanjo, a former Nigerian president, says young African entrepreneurs can make a difference.
We have to get the successor generation of farmers prepared for this, for the present time and for the immediate future. With the population of Africa going beyond 2 billion in 30 years from now, by the year 2050, now we have a problem in our hand unless we do what needs to be done in the area of agriculture.
There is room for growth in African agriculture. The world's population is growing, and 65% of the world's uncultivated farmland is in Africa. The new hunger fighters will try to take advantage of this opportunity.